Good afternoon. Forgive the long intermission. I got notified like last second that apparently you can pre-order Super Bowl Rewards Y. That being said, 157 bucks for the version with the magnets and the Grand Vag. God, that sounds like an innuendo. I worry that the big budget stuff is pricing out the average Joe consumer. I mean, if you want the version, see. Let me sew this off actually. Did I see window capture just yet? I don't actually know what's in my tabs. Okay, that's what's in my tabs. Anyway, if you want the version with the actual anime songs, 215 bucks is the holy shit. Which I don't know. I still want it, but I don't know. Anyway, that being said, sorry for missing yesterday's stream. I got a little bit too strung up in conversations. Went through all the antics, all the usual. Actually, no, I don't think we talked about hentai last stream, but still, all the fun stream. I wish I had more to talk about with Crash and Cure, but I think that's mostly on me, just not having topics prepared. I don't know. Also, on this, well, we're just kind of prattling. The Pope died yesterday. How surreal it is that the Pope died on Easter. Like, I understand Francis was a good guy. I understand to see him go. On that note, let's say we find out life is strange. If life is strange, eh? I was thinking about, fuck, why? Let's talk about Wits from Mercury. Alright, well, let's load up. Me and Bubby finally got round to watching Wits from Mercury. It did not go at all how I thought it was gonna go. As in, I thought that Bubby would spend the entire time perving on Suleto and Mio. Turns out, no. Move the tab. Why don't you move the tab? And move the tab. No. Why is that not working? Technical difficulties, folks. Please enjoy this lovely afternoon. Now shift, tab, move. Why won't you move? Now you won't let me into the actual... Finally. Anyway. Now we
the
go.
previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Whoa. It's called film Little Pieces of Time.
Well, I see you enjoyed Witchy Mercury. Even outside of Soletta and Mio.
It totally makes sense. You hella say
Like, she was actually engaged in, like, the whole, like, class
I think it's awesome you said it
system and all that jazz, from what I was seeing.
Sorry someday.
Can't wait to watch,
And there she
what's
is.
more.
How are you doing, Max?
Hi Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories.
Like
of
that
him.
one
That was
battle
his gift
where
to us.
it was raining.
Wonderful
He was actually
memories.
engaged in,
Let's
like,
talk
why
about
that
your
was happening.
superpower.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. You're my business now.
That's
and
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
No.
Please get me out of here! Max! Nobody cares about me.
Like, I hope that when it's all said and done.
What are you doing here, Max?
Now,
We
I
can
know
watch more
today
anime
was
like
difficult
that.
for everybody. Miss Coffee, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was
Also
really
stand
group
out from
scheduled
Bobby
today.
watching Wits.
I believe you, Warren.
When Soletta's mom said it's been
believe
21
anything
years
this
since the
week.
massacre, Bobby immediately started crunching Soletta's AIDS. It was like, please do not figure out the plot twist. Please don't. I'm about to say don't figure out the dates lineup, but like she did figure that out. I don't know, don't figure out the thing that I'm not saying because it is a spoiler for Wits. How does that song go? Even on the radio all the time. That might seem about like being held tight or something along those lines. Fun me out as well, cause like Workplace Radio also plays I can't remember the lyrics. God, fuck. One of Hartsy's poems, it always spins me out. Also, notice that the rabbit is now ours.
Kate!
But if Kate dies, I would presume Max looks after the rabbit for good. But Kate is alive, so Max is just babysitting the
I
rabbit.
knew Chloe would be all over this. So I better get moving.
It's like...
First I saved Chloe, then Kate, and now you, Lisa. Not a bad record for a week.
Nice. But
Are
like,
you
part
hungry,
of the
Bunny?
reason why I tried to
Not
save
on
Kate
that.
is the rabbit. But like, I feel so sorry for pets that like outlive their owners. Cause part of me feels like they're just kind of waiting for their own deaths. Like, I feel that way about Blondie some days. And like, he's a mama's boy without his mama.
Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim.
Unless we sacrifice the town.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse. All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence. And all roads are leading to my tornado vision.
I was thinking about pets as well. You may be familiar with that one Futurama episode with Fry's dog. I try not to rewatch that episode just because of how sad it is.
No way can I clean that shit off. Time to get Samuel da Vinci to repaint. Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay.
It
It's
doesn't?
amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why. This has to end.
I mean, we have a pretty clear idea.
Ew. Thanks for the image, Nathan. And everybody here thinks Samuel is a creeper?
Oh, right, because I wouldn't go rated.
You know you're hurting when you don't give a shit about music.
Personally, I find that I listen to music more when I'm hurting.
I'm such an idiot, Kate. I could have shown this to the principal and busted David. I could have.
But I'm being nice. Light goes off. Light goes on. Light goes off. Light goes on. Light goes off. Because we're gonna save some power. Though at the same time, students don't get billed for how much power they're using, right? I don't think that's how that works over in Kiwiland, but then again, I wasn't rented during the Polytech days.
How did Sherlock Holmes deduce anything without the internet?
Lots and lots of knowledge.
Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim.
Hey, look, a functional mirror in a video
It's
game.
okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time.
Which I take that sort, but as of this, stream, Last of Us 2 has finally hit the Joel in 1, like the TV song. And apparently, the more casual TV audience that has never played the game, apparently they're mad. But, not nearly to the degree that, Last of Us 2 the game was. But I imagine with the TV show, a lot of the casual
Pretty
audience
hard
had,
to focus
warnings.
on my class schedule this week. I wonder why.
I assume, every, parent watching Last of Us 2
Okay, this is scary dark.
was getting
Let there
warned
be-
by their kid that, the plot's gonna go to shit.
So much hypocrite.
Yep. Was something that I forgot to call attention to Bubby when she was watching Wits. Early on in that series, Mio tries to commit suicide by running out of oxygen. The second she comes back, she's still treated like a political tool. Which,
So much hypocrite.
at least with this, Kate has the hypocrisy. Whether that is better or worse, I'll leave up to you, dear viewer.
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
The fox! No comment?
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate. I hope you burn
Tiger,
bright
tiger,
again soon,
burning
Kate.
bright in the forest of the night. What immortal... Max, please.
I hope you
What
burn
immortal
bright
hand
again
or
soon,
eye could
Kate.
find the fearful symmetry? Lake for Kate Moss. Did the students just get unleashed in this hallway just to write all these balls? Someone had a good time. Did the students just get unleashed in the hallways and just immediately go for them? Oh, hello. What are you up to?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
Will
I
be
can.
nice.
I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither.
It's
I
not
didn't
something
think
that
you'd be so
happened.
upset
Well,
considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
where'd she go?
Where did she go?
I know I can trust you since you were so nice asking about my mom in the hospital, but Victoria will, like, make my life hell if I blab, okay?
No doubt. I do hope your mother gets better. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're, like, weird, but pretty cool, Max.
We get that a lot
Especially
this
after
game.
watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
I saw that hint. Bobby didn't see this, so this is gonna be all new to me.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I know. Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw her? She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty awesome
That
when you went up to the
answered
roof to
nothing,
save
but
Kate.
oh well.
Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
I'm surprised we didn't.
Jeez. Taylor actually seems concerned about Kate.
Can we help with the panic attack?
I, like, really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Fine.
Ugh. Cave Max want to shower, but no time. Must meet Chloe.
I just wondered what she was gonna say, that was all.
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
Hey, can you come in here for a minute?
Oh? Did you catch me, Dana?
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care. Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
He was depressed.
I knew she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to
Well,
throw
Victoria's a
yourself
big
off the
pause,
roof.
but it's more Nathan, isn't it?
So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on. You really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get drunk at a
Hey,
Vortex
Spitz.
Club party?
How
So
goes
what
your
exactly
night?
are you saying, Max? You think this has something to do with Nathan being expelled?
It's complicated.
That's good to hear.
I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
It's
I'm getting
been a
scared
day,
now.
but it's over now.
But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
We're totally not sneaking out, but please believe me, Dana. Like, I don't know if I'm just, like, losing my patience in general, but, like, I find... Even as the weeks go by, I get a little bit more, like, hair trigger, like, day to day. And also I like that. Like, sometimes I feel like I've been provoked, but that's still... Maybe. Also, I'll seriously admit, part of me wants to go play like Macross or something. Thanks to Bubby watching Witch from Mercury. But like, yesterday with Anime Day, it made me miss like those licensed games that would just be like based on what I saw. Yeah, Macross or like anything mech-wise. Just for some reason, Macross, more specifically like the PSP games, are on my mind. But like, Wits from Mercury
Chloe's
has
waiting
been a
for me in front of the
staple
main hall.
in Gundam games since, but like, I almost wish there was like a straight up game where you could just like play with the aerial and like that entire class. That Labor's a good one. Like, I watched the OVA, I think, like 10 years ago. It was basically Cult for
It's
Jag
unlocked.
robots.
I hope Samuel isn't around. Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion?
As
Nothing
in the
here.
animation styles. So I presume Appleseed would be the test one. It said 4 messages, but I only see 3. Oh, hello. Really reminds you this is a game from that 2015 like Gamergate period. Oh, well, the lead directors. Okay, fair enough. Like when Bubby got to this message in her one, and a couple other messages, I was just like, when was the last time I heard that term, for lack of a better word? I used to see it a lot of like Saga on a Record and like other like counterculture at the time, folks. And then when like feminism became the culture being countered, almost the counterculture itself nowadays, the term just kind of fell out of favor. See the modern fate of J.K. Rowling. Now, oh, this is on the same day. Oh. So we're in trouble and now we're not. Which I've never seen the text messages for if Kate dies. To be honest, part of me doesn't want to see him. I'm more OC. Why are the ones glowing? My name is Squirrel. But if we do watch more mecha anime for TV night, that label is one that like we'll eventually watch. Just got like how good it is.
The Tabanka does look pretty scary at night. Please don't destroy me.
But like regardless of like the end result, after Wits, I don't think the next thing that like I'll offer is like an anime or something.
Look at the lens and say nut.
Fucking
Gotcha.
knew it, by the way. Lens scratched. Oh, I missed one. Oh, cause Zach broke the window.
Everywhere I go, I can see how I'm altering history. Big and small.
So suppose he's on episode 9 out of 24, so I probably should think about that at some point.
Principal Wells. Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
That being said, we're gonna get cool because I actually like the conversation.
Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're not supposed to be outside your dormitory at this hour. You know that.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells.
As you might be able to
I'm
tell,
still
the
tense
principal is
after I
very
thought Kate
drunk.
was going to jump today.
Which, given the situation that he is
just
in,
needed
I would
some
be
air
drunk
and
too, to be
space to
honest.
walk.
No explanations. Seeing Kate come up on that roof, then seeing her come down with you. You saved her ass.
Also, I don't know how different the conversation
Maybe
is if
save
Kate dies. Nor do I
Don't
really
get
want to
caught.
know, to be honest.
Going back inside. You earned good dreams.
Great. So how do I get past him to meet Chloe?
I mean, like, on the principal thing, when you're the principal, your job is to, like, look after everybody,
I know
like
I have
every
a set
student.
of keys on me somewhere. Ah, gotcha.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
And then, like, potentially having a kid die on
Keys
your
are all
own
broken.
walks.
Or maybe it's me.
Like, even just a scare, like, I'd be drinking too. I would definitely be drinking if I had to deal with the press cots. When are you playing a Lethal Company playthrough? I've never did a quick look. I mean, we can.
Oh yeah! Get it? Boo,
This is something that, like, I want
Scary
a
punk
crew
ghost.
for.
More like a
Partly
scary
because I
punk
don't actually
asshole.
know how you launch the
Hey,
set.
Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Also, when we get
Don't
a
be so
moment,
modest,
I
rock
might
star.
tab out, just like
Kate
mess
is
with
alive
the
because of you. You obviously
OBS
said the right
window,
thing.
just make
And your
the
badass
chat a little
power
bit
is
more
gonna save us
readable.
all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Wait, did we not know who did
Didn't
it
we
yet?
say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh, right. Except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space.
Yeah, fine, we
No
can
biggie.
set something up pretty easily.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Nathan expelled.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's
Like,
focus on
according to the
looking for
guide,
clues, okay?
yeast won't take too long.
Right.
So, like,
For one
Wednesdays
thing,
would be a good time
there's
to do
too
it
much
if you want.
coincidence between the people around Kate and Rachel.
Like Step Prick and Nathan Prescott.
Not just them.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros. I can still feel David's hand on my face.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
You get it?
Kicking it in Los Angeles? That would be the best case scenario.
She wouldn't leave without me, okay? And how often do missing girls turn up?
Less
have to
often
find
than we
Rachel
would
soon.
like.
We have to.
I promise
But
you.
more
we
often than
will.
you'd think.
Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank
Like,
you,
I
Step
need
Prick.
to catch up
You're
on him,
such
but,
a
like, I
boss,
like
Chloe.
watching Wendigoon every once in a while with, like, the
I just
creepy
don't want you
videos.
to get
I
into
feel he's
any
got a
more
good voice
trouble.
for
Look
it.
at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Especially when he
That's
does,
what
like,
I'm
the
here.
YouTube AM alternate reality games. There's one with, like, corrupted angels that, like, I found fascinating.
So much for helping
Fascinating.
us put together a portfolio.
Hopefully, the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted, as you know.
Oh, right, that's what
It's
she
not
was
been a
doing.
good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
Please.
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
To be
Stick to
honest,
Mr.
part of
Jefferson,
me does
Victoria,
also want to
please.
play something, like, slightly
And,
pervy next.
I haven't picked a winner yet.
Because we'd
You
having,
already
like,
love
all
my
these
work,
setups and me
so
just,
it's
like,
not
feeling
you're playing
nothing.
favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have
At the
to
same
spend a lot
time,
of
was
time
what,
together.
2 games ago we did an
That could
Unholy?
be
With,
fun,
like, every
don't you
second
think?
sentence.
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, it could be worse. He could have had proof of you doing that. And then your videos would be going across the internet.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Shit is about to get real at Blackwell.
Let's go find out.
Also, if I don't find it, I should look up to see if there's actually a Bigfoot Easter egg in this game.
Chloe the Keymaster.
But if there is not,
You
that's a
know it.
missed opportunity.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I did look it up.
I'm serious. We're
Oh?
not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
Ah.
They can't charge us for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first.
Also,
You can
Chloe,
lie
haven't you
if you
been
get caught,
arrested
right?
multiple
You have
times?
mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Let me see, mess with the text boxes a little bit. Oh, Lethal Alliance. Yeah, so we can still do that on Wednesday. But that's also a sword game. But so I brought it up. How many games ago did we do Unholy? This, Sly Cooper, and then Unholy. So, yeah, about 2 games ago. Okay, yeah, we moved that box a little bit more to the left. White. This would be easy enough to find a perfectly legitimate copy. I still have my copy on the PSP. It's just like I don't think recording a PSP like live is a good idea. Just kind of like how noisy the UMDs can be.
No trophy will help Blackwell's reputation now.
I can find one piss easy.
A long time ago, Nathan got smacked down.
But there's a site that I use for like PS2, PSP. Now it does Vita, which is so fucking surreal. They've hid the entire like download section behind like a user account, but like I have a user account. All I need to do is just like log in. Chloe's over there. What happened there? Anywhere else is unlocked? Doesn't look like it.
There's no
Not
way
really,
would Mrs.
to
Grant's
be
face.
honest.
She'd shut his ass down fast.
I like the Vita, but now there's like 2 games on it that are stuck on the Vita that you can't get on PC or PS4. Cause Jack Ryan? Was that his name? The previous president of the Sony PlayStation division. He did not like the idea of handheld gaming. Demon Gaze and Uncharted Golden Abyss. God, I still remember that name. It was the dickhead who bitched about how without Call of Duty places would be ruined. Yeah, Demon Gaze. Anyway, that dickhead, he did not like the idea of like handheld gaming. But it wouldn't be like the most impressive, so he... You're fucking kidding me. Oh, I must figure a different game then. But the one I remember was like some medieval looking game. Where like you were sacrificing limbs or something. The guy who worked at EV at the time, he was praising the game, but like I never really played it myself. But like to double back to the Vita, it got sabotaged like after its first year. which really screwed over Soul Sacrifice. Let me look that up, see if that is actually the game. Yep, this looks like the one. Yeah, this looks like the one. Anyway, to finish off the yap about the Vita, sacrificing the handheld division, and also later sacrificing the Japan studio, it's really dicked over Sony. Because at the time, Nintendo had the Wii U. A okay system, but like a failure. There's no ifs or buts about it. Nintendo's next console, a console handheld hybrid, you've probably heard of, the Nintendo Switch. One of the highest selling consoles in the entire industry. Which also eventually led to Sony doing their own Portal thingy, and god, that Portal thing is awful. Like, why the Switch works is such an easy concept to understand. But at the same time, Astrobot, but yeah, it's been mostly else. Like, why the Switch works is such a, like, easy to understand idea. Like, when you're at home, you plug in this dock and you've got, like, a console experience. When it's time to, like, go to work or, like, actually work, like, outside your home, you just, like, take it out of the dock, carry it with you. Congratulations, you can keep everything. Yet, somehow, why the Switch works has been so misunderstood. Like, the closest anybody has come to understanding was Valve with the Steam Deck, and even then, like, the Steam Deck was mostly just let down by, like, its battery life and its cost. But, like, if Valve can get it so that, like, it's easier to make the Steam Deck, and it's cheaper to, like, sell, Valve actually would have had a really strong Switch competitor. But thanks to those two weaknesses, it just kind of became a niche thing almost immediately.
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
But, like, the Steam Deck at least, like, has a niche use, even if it is, like,
Yes,
niche.
Max, just zombie out in the hallway. Forget about the principal's office.
Ahem! What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The Steam Deck is like 10 times closer to the Portal. The Portal was a joke.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it.
We're already in this deep. Well, you could look
I
for the key.
suppose the yap about, like,
just in case.
Nintendo some
Why,
more
yes,
in relation to the other guys. I feel like a lot of the Switch 2's more, like, bullshit elements to it is because of how much Sony and Microsoft have been falling on their faces this generation.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
Like, it's weird. The PS5 is, like, 5 years old now, but it feels like the next generation is only just now starting, thanks to the Switch 2. Because of how much of a nothing generation it has been.
Desolation. Nothing to see here. Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
You know what? I am curious.
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is...
Oh, okay. What was I saying? By Nintendo?
No keys here.
Alright, Nintendo is competition. I still think Microsoft had, like, the winning idea with Game Pass. It's just like, so Game Pass quickly became, like, unsustainable.
I don't want to go that way.
Because, like... Oh, look at Joe. Like, how long has he had Game Pass? And, like, he loops through, like, a lot of the same games. Like, I'm not saying him for that. Like, you like what you like, but, like, eventually the Assassin's Creed's worth, like, $20.
Boring.
Eventually they just get to the point where, like,
No key for
you
me.
refreshing that
have to
Game
find
Pass
another
starts
way
to just
in.
make a profit.
Guess I didn't spend enough time
As
with
long
Frank.
as, like, you subscribe to
But
that.
I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name. Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be
But, like,
okay.
for what?
Listen,
By
I
the
need
way,
your
that's a
physics
World of Warcraft
expertise
term.
stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how?
Well, like,
No,
the level
I'm
back to
just asking for
Microsoft,
fun.
it feels like
Thanks, science guy. No,
when the
stay. We need you as
Game
backup.
Pass was, like,
Just send the
still
text
in
instructions
the
now.
full swing. Or, like, just starting to show, like,
Yes,
its
I'm
growing
still
pains.
all in to go ape with you at the drive-in.
Either the upper management
Thanks for the
changed
help.
or something, but, like, Game Pass just kind of got the rug pulled out from under it.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I
Meanwhile,
got nothing.
Sony has nuked so
about your
much
plan?
of themselves, it's almost
I'm
a
gonna go
wonder,
put it
like,
together.
what
Can you stay here
identity
and not
Sony
get
even
caught?
has nowadays.
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Which is surreal, because, like, Sony used to be just, like, the everyman console. Ward, what the fuck is that? I mean, hell, like, you go back far enough
Warren
in
is such a
time.
classic nerd. Let's
Only
see if I can
reason
find those
why
items.
Final Fantasy VII was on PlayStation was Square Enix wanted more power. And Sony was willing to, like, give it that power via the disc
Who's the
format.
crack can? It's all mine anyway. Only 3 more items to go.
Oh, right, we need that.
A long time ago, Nathan got smacked down.
I mean, even recently, like, during the Vita period, like, the reason Senwen went so hard during the PlayStation was PlayStation would let them do things Nintendo wouldn't. Like, from what I understand, in Burst and Deep Crimson, the fact that characters will only go to, like, swimsuits and not, like, their underwear. That was Nintendo mandating that.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
And, like,
An
flash
A-minus?
forward even, like,
Alright,
4 years
So
later,
Dr. Max did help Warren.
Sony
this
becoming,
morning.
like, so restrictive killed the series. And then they completely doubled back on that with Stellar Blade, but even then, Stellar Blade had some fuckery.
Ooh, sugar. You're halfway home, Max.
No, no, we're back in Blackwell. Max! 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 being said, there was something else in here that we need to find.
So,
I suppose to just like keep yapping about Sony, I feel like ever since like
Warren would have told me that factoid.
Jim Ryan, that's his name. Like, I feel like ever since Jim like sabotaged the Vita, it's been like a downward spiral for Sony.
Now, this mixture doth not work.
Oh, hello. Instagrammer. Alright. Well, like, because Sony and Microsoft are both in like these bad spots, if Nintendo wants to
Everybody's
price the games at
asleep.
$80,
I hate to wake them up, but
well, what are you gonna
I
do?
want
Go
a
to
picture.
Steam?
Good evening, Fish.
Like, you'll find a lot of the people who would go to Steam over the
Thanks,
$80
Fish.
games
Nice
already
work.
on Steam.
Please resume your slumber.
No one cares there to fight them. I feel like they do care, it's just like, what are they gonna do? So like we discovered with Pokemon, if you try to like not buy Nintendo games, there's still like a horde of people that will gleefully buy them.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
Like,
You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair.
like I love Kai, they're a good friend, but like, I still remember them gloating about Sword and
Only
Shield's
one more
release.
ingredient left.
About how the people like hated on Pokemon were owned. Only for a generation later to start complaining about like how poor the state Scarlet and Violet Lords did. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love Kai as a friend, but it's like, that was such a you played yourself moment. Relief free, a bit late for that.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Everyone has bad taste. Oh yeah. Even me.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Like, I'm sure you go far enough down the channel, you'll find bad
I probably
takes
should find those
from
items
me.
now.
I mean, hell, like, all the poking fun at Star Wars that I've done, like, they're a bit of an endangered species, but, like, you'll still find people who will, like, religiously defend, like, Disney Star Wars.
I thought we used some tape in Jefferson's class last week.
Thank you, Max. Where's Jefferson's class? I mean, hell, with Star Wars right now, there's a bit of a kerfuffle with Visions. Because Visions revealed a lady with, like,
This is like the scene in
lightsaber,
a horror
spider leg things in her arm. And it feels like a lot of people are just dunking on it. With the other half just... Well, not even the other half, just like a small sliver just be like, it's cool, it doesn't matter, it's non-canon, it doesn't matter. Which... In my opinion, that thing is actually cool. And the fact that Visions is non-canon does help. But like, it's still also a very stupid thing.
The tape is mine.
Like, at least with Visits,
Now
like,
it's time to
Visits
show
is so,
Chloe that
like,
Max is
good
the bomb.
in the overall package that, like, I'll give it a pass. Who was smoking?
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Victoria smokes? Can I get a hint for, like, the next photos? Burb. Where's Burb? Oh no!
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic.
Is it me? Or does this picture kind of look like Asmongold? Like, I'm just picturing Asmongold there. I'm cracking me up a little bit. Though, to throw shade a little bit at Zach, I think the fact that, like, we don't see, like, the forehead, and you don't see, like, the hair, you just see forehead, I feel like that's a lot of what's doing it. His surroundings are clean. I don't know how that man lives like that.
Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Like, the fact that that man is a millionaire and still lives like the average Joe, I gotta commend him for, but like, the average Joe can clean his room. Like, when he got banned, he did like make a big thing about like cleaning up that room. I hope it stayed that way, but like, the fact that we don't hear much about like how that is kind of does concern me a bit there, to be honest. Also, I am lost in the skull in case you're wondering.
Ass biology. Ugh, gross. A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means.
What? What? Max, aren't you in college? Well, to be fair, he's an artist, not a scientist. He can be a little bit dumb. As we start to commit terrorism. Where's the principal's office? There it is.
Take it easy on the door,
Bob.
Chloe. Let's try this instead.
Boom! Literally. Yes! Time to blow shit up!
I'm a
If you
photographer,
like the
not a
candle,
wizard.
This is so cool!
Get ready to haul ass.
Pipe bomb! Wow!
That was so fucking cool! Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department. So what should we do?
Well, I don't know about you, Chloe, but I'm going back in time. See ya.
can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it.
Was
My
I
powers only go so
mentioned
far.
before, like,
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up.
last
Fancy
stream with
Thor
this?
crap.
It'd be hard to
must want
prove that,
everybody
like,
to
you
know he
can
has
rewind
money.
time.
But no taste.
At the same time, locked door puzzles would prove that, like, you can rewind time.
How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office?
The
I'm glad
bronze
it's
bird is
called-
cool.
Yes, if only the principal had a
Oh,
Monet
Bub!
or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair.
It does look cozy.
This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
A burb.
You're not so tacky up close.
I like it. I don't know what Chloe's on about. Did you blow the lock, Unabomber? The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for humanity. What am I doing with the burb?
So, Nathan Prescott's dad is a bully too. Shocker.
Which you'll find happens a lot when it comes to, like, principal problems. Like, behind every asshole kid is an asshole parent. Which I always wonder, like, what goes through parents' minds when, like, they have to write letters like that. Well, I don't know if it got mentioned, but, like, actually, did it get mentioned?
So, Nathan Prescott's dad is a bully too. Shocker.
Oh yeah, the gun doesn't get mentioned. Like, imagine if, like, you want to check out, like... Imagine if you, like... Somebody says your kid's got a gun, you'd at least want to, like, check the room, wouldn't you?
Wowzer. This will so not come in handy.
In a case of, like, bullying somebody into suicide, it's like, okay... Son/daughter, I want to check for you, like, your search history or something. I mean, like, as a parent, you'd want to be doing that regardless, just to make sure that they're not on, like, any scummy sites. Or, like, some sort of, like, catboy rants.
If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Could we have signed the petition and I just missed that? No, a handful of votes, so it might not have mattered.
You're not so tacky up close.
What am I doing with the burb? Oh, this is a different burb. No, it doesn't say the burb.
Look at this pile. Tumbleweeds.
Max, you're not even looking.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
Well... Max, you probably know the reason why. I imagine good old-fashioned blackmail. Or threatening.
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Can't read the other update. But I will say, I really do like the art style of like the not photos. Like, part of me wishes there was like a game just in like that art style.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Ew.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Only a little terrorism.
Look everywhere, Max. Only 2 more files to go.
The idea of like Warren playing science pranks also reminds me of Fred and George, I gotta say.
Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
I'm not reading that, I'm just gonna leave it up. Oh. Which was the police? Ah, there's the police report.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Why fighting graffiti in the park? How much does he do?
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab.
Dude, I know I shouldn't be going through the principal's files, but it's kind of cool.
Be careful.
Just please don't accidentally delete his hard drive or anything.
Like you can't rewind and fix it.
I don't want to make it a habit, okay?
Whatever, crackhead. You're hooked.
Don't talk. Search.
Oh, I like it when you get bossy.
You're finally learning from the master.
Tag Findom. Alright. We look in
Look
here?
at this pile.
We looked in here apparently.
Looks like an oil painting spill. Awful.
Oh, look, there we go.
This should be hanging in a thrift store.
Max Cloverfield, professional art critic.
Wowzer. This will so not come in handy.
Hello? No. Oh, there's Kate's file.
I certainly can't use this.
Anything else I need to look at? No. The fuck do we do with this bird
Not so
then?
tacky up close.
Oh!
Chloe, say hello to my little friend.
Say goodnight to the bad guy.
Huh, but we found that one. Though I gotta say, that is evidence against us.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
Wait, that bottom one is not also a police report? Oh, it's the middle one.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
What do you mean join Chloe? She's right over there.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
I
Nathan
wonder how
Prescott
much he
III.
regrets that in
Ooh,
hindsight.
he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
At least Nathan was finally suspended. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over.
So that's how that first comes up.
Fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebros.
Jesus.
Ebo!
David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your
That's a
powers
really
include
cozy
mind
chair.
reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the
Which
powers
is a
of
valid
best friend.
question, to be fair.
I know how you roll. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wow, sir. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's
Please remember what that is for
$5,000
next stream, by the
I
way.
could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
Bubby struggled with the latest segment. I learned well, giving her a hint that, like, if I take the money, a later fee is gonna be easier. But at the same time, I don't like the mores of it. Just kind of like it's going to a handicap fund. The Bubby stole the money, I did not. I will not.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again. I guess. Let's get the hell out of this office morgue.
Look, Chloe, if there was a way to steal the chair, I'd let you steal the chair.
I
It's
know
in
that money would
consolation.
have helped Chloe and me.
On that note, I guess we're out of here.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
Yes.
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Splish
basically.
splash.
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
Did you actually just say hella?
Look,
I think I'm a good bet.
I will be honest, if it was going to like the football league or something, I would have let her take the money. I may be like... I may try to be like good malls, but at the same time I have my limits. Or my biases.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
Plus, at the same time, I will
We still
never
have to play
understand
it cool,
why
okay?
sports get so
I
much
still
funding
go to
in
school here.
schools.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Don't get me wrong, some
Chloe's
things like the
so
worrying
set
I
for girls' night
understand
out,
just for like
so I better
maintenance.
follow her evil plan.
I don't understand why we need to throw several $100s for like rugby balls.
Go otters.
Not critiquing, just curious, fair enough.
I would love a soda, but I'd just get wired.
I mean, I
Boys or
could
girls?
probably get away with it. You know, I'm curious, what does Max say?
Boys, of course. Figures. Perv.
Ah,
Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
I mean, Chloe, if it helps, the boys' locker room can be a harder.
I guess somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit. No way am I touching Zach's jersey. Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
Gotta say, that looks a little bit uncanny valley. I have looked at them, like, side by side, but I still don't really understand the point of the HD version of this game. But there are moments when, like, the game does show a little bit of AIDS.
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
Isn't... Well, I suppose it depends on what these drugs are.
Some poor hipster lost their vape.
Well, like, if there's, like, illegal drugs in their locker, well, there's your proof right there. No worries, it's all bad.
Sometimes.
Fucking feels like it some days.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
No. Like, still an asshole, but at least he's trying.
Boys
Text
locker
me
room
up
is right.
inside. Gotta say, I was expecting something silly in boys' locker room.
Max Caulfield, moral avenger. Or self-righteous hypocrite.
What's the difference?
This one is almost empty. The guys must like their pink goo.
Dana needs a baby daddy.
Huh, it's nice to know Victoria loves something besides herself.
I'm kind of surprised that said Victoria, given how much of this stuff is aimed at Kate. Ah, there's the graffiti. Really just hits you like a truck the time period this game was set in.
Welcome to 1950.
Which, like...
I bet you do.
I was talking about, like, that 2016 Gamergate period, like, disparagingly earlier. I hate this is also, like, a part of me that's, like, nostalgic to that. Just like how the internet was back then.
Bros will be bros.
Well, it's been a couple weeks and I already miss 4chan's presence on the internet.
In case I run out of air, I know where to come.
But like, I used to go on to 4chan to escape the toxicity of the internet. Which is such a sad statement given 4chan's reputation.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope.
But like, I stand by my take that like, that crazy Tumblrism period of the internet is coming to an end. But God, it cannot end fast enough because some porns are getting like especially rabid.
Chloe just couldn't wait to splish splash in the pool.
Like I learned the other day, apparently Mark Hamill got chased off Blue Sky. And on one hand, that's fucking funny. On the other hand, it's like, how do you get, like, so politically brainwashed that you chase Mark Hamill off a platform?
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
So do I. Hit that light.
I remember Bobby getting lost here. They try to struggling to find the light.
Ever drowned here. I hope.
That being said, I don't remember where the light is either, so we're probably gonna struggle with this a little bit. As far as the key talk about like the nearby topics, probably is worried that like when this period like actually ends, what will be left of the internet at that point? Because 4chan's dead. Twitter's probably not long for the world. Blue Sky will probably die beforehand. YouTube comments aren't what they used to be. Tumblr's dead. Well, functionally dead. Still around. NeoGAF is functionally dead. Most, like, game journalism sites are dead. I don't know where to go. And that's the exit. Now, like, to be honest, I don't expect Twitch is too long for the world either. Thanks to Piker and his crew's whole anti-Semitism spree. This is the boys, right? Yeah, this is the boys.
There has to be a control panel for
Oh,
the
thank
lights
fuck.
around here. Yes, we get it. Otters.
Otters!
Coffee and swimming. Good combo.
To be honest, I could go for a coffee right now. Which is weird, because I still don't really drink coffee outside of the Yakuza streams.
Aw, look at the baby Halloween pumpkin.
Go for it, Tim. I don't have coffee in this house. Because I don't usually drink it.
So, the big plan is... win.
I don't see the flaw there, Max. Just win. Easy as that.
Now I have the power over light and death.
Well, I did think about, like, ordering, like, a box of the boss coffees. Just so then, like... if I choose to, like, hang out on Jet's stream or somebody else's stream, I don't have to, like, rush out to the shops. Or if I have to go to the food carts, cause, like, the local fast food places or takeout places are busy. But at the same time, it's like $40 for something that, like, I only drink, like, once a week. Hopefully. I'm very much a soda boy. Like so. Which, like, to double way back to the I feel nothing. Lower your underwear.
Time to do or dive, Max.
That being said, how do we strip down to our underwear?
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that cash stash. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie.
Don't you dare!
Me a zombie.
Stop me, hippie.
Plants hurt
Okay,
me.
you asked for it. Cowabunga!
Why look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so
Like-
obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch
When
any
this
of
was
those
happening
shark
with
shows.
Bubby, he even like called me out for it. Like, I thought you'd be pervin. No, I just don't feel anything when it comes to these two.
I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
Like, I think I made an idle comment about Max being flat as a board, and I think that was it.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
Also, scene-wise though, this is a
All
pretty
this
good
stuff going
scene.
on, I'm
Just like
starting
how
to think
chill it is.
everything is related, and I want to find out for Kate's sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
Well, it's
know what
easy
I
to
mean.
be brave when you can
You're
rewind
becoming
time.
like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
Not that time. But that's because you were there to kickstart my power.
Does seem
So
no
it's time to start moving forward in
RPG.
time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
I don't know.
Well, I do, okay? So just listen to Captain Chloe.
I'm trying. As long as we don't waste this power.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most
I
talented
suppose
person
to
I've ever
continue
known.
on the
More
coffee
than
tangent.
Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her
We're
groupie,
trying to
okay?
keep an eye on my
I'm
TH1
sure you have Blackwell
daily
bros
deals.
all over you. Like Warren.
I vaguely remember my aunt talking about like an entire site dedicated. Good time for that. I vaguely remember my aunt mentioning once that like there was an entire site called like One Day Deals
Warren
or something
is
dedicated to it.
Nice.
Nice.
Like One Day
Ouch.
Deals.
That means friend zone.
I tried to find
No,
it, I
he's
just
really
couldn't.
cool. It was so sweet when he stood up to Nathan. But I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there
But
with
like I feel like just
Don't
for the
look so
sake of
sad.
budget, I should
I'm
probably
never
keep a
leaving.
more active eye on like what is on sale and what is not.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, otter versus shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's check.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out. Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look
Because
cute with your hair
Capcom
soaked in
tends to put
chemicals.
their entire catalog
Thanks.
on sale
You would
whenever they
know.
release something.
Hide!
Just a matter of time. That being said, I know not
Move,
to.
Max! Don't waste your power on getting busted.
Oh.
Are you shitting me?
Well, even then, like, if SCW like Steam sales or something. Now is when we gotta be somewhat
Hide, like when we
stealthy.
were kids. I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Where are they?
But they're doing with Bubby had to.
Hello?
Bubby had trouble with this to the point where I looked up a guide. But there is no hiding spot. So I'm probably gonna be like peeking around the corner, keeping an eye on David.
Hello?
With the
Anybody
camera.
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious.
I go around
I
here.
heard something over here. Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Oh.
Hey!
I thought we would do
Who's
that
here?
without getting caught.
I got a flashlight and a stick.
Dun 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 dun. I gotta say, both through my one and Bubby's one, I expected Chloe just like to immediately get caught somehow. That happened to my knowledge. The double back on the Steam sale thing. Next one's gonna be in like a month or two. At
You're
least.
so invisible. Let's bail.
I don't think it was that long ago since the summer sale. No, we had summer, so it would be the winter sale. That's the Christmas sale.
Wait, turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go
Oh,
back to your dorm now.
right.
You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car.
But later it does come up that David sees that the car is there.
Get in.
Later, fuckers!
Or he sees that it's leaving.
We are so fucking awesome! Yes, we so are.
But I mean, given how noisy that truck is, you would notice it. Yeah, I'm slightly curious now. When is the next sale projected? Let's just look on SteamDB, like, when we get back in control. It's also probably unique. Yeah, true. At least unique enough that, like, David will recognize it just walking past. I can't sleep. Five more minutes, Mom.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb! Photo hog.
Which is much that I don't like Chloe. There are plenty of cute moments between these two. Like that.
Feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Literally,
Like
we're in
it
trouble
needs
for it.
another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every
know
great
that
artist
feeling.
gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off. I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
Yes, in fact.
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
Sorry, now that I've noticed the height chart, I can't stop looking at it when it appears. Like, I feel all the, like, scribbles on it, with, like, the messages, would just depress me.
I'm so wiped out from last night. But it was awesome.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Okay, unaccustomed.
Last night was only the tip of the iceberg.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
I misread it as
Today the gym,
unaccounted
tomorrow the
shaft.
world. We need to step
It's
it
like,
up.
We still have
what
to
does
be
that
careful
even
how I
mean?
use
That
my
was
power.
glorious.
I don't want to get stuck in time.
At the same time, what does unaccustomed shaft mean?
With the sidewalk and the pigeons in my window reflection.
On that note, though, let's get up.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
I know you have. Heavy heart.
I'm having an unaccustomed shaft.
Time to put on your daily armor, Max.
Stronger than me.
Ew, still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can
Wait,
find
but
a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
we were wearing underwear when we dived in the water, didn't we? Well, I suppose the underwear would still be wet. I can see the wet marks on the floor. But you know what? If that's throughout the entire house, of course David knows that we're the ones that did that.
Wow, I remember this old phone. We decorated it together.
I miss my old flip phone.
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's so touching.
Gentlemen? I will say I love that other condom. It's a blue whale with the top hat.
I love this song. I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
It is, to
Wouldn't it
be
wicked
honest.
if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
No, too easy. And there's too much shit going on now.
Oh, okay, queen of the world. I'll try not to remind you of when we were besties anymore. Rachel loved
Ow.
hanging out with me here. She would have understood. Forget it.
Oh, there's that hint.
I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Like Rachel?
Yep. I bet you and Rachel liked hanging out here too.
You know it. She reminded me of you when we faked sleep so our parents wouldn't make us get up too early Saturday morning.
Did you guys have a lot of sleepovers?
As many as possible. But it was more fun at her place. Step Commando wanted us up at the ass crack of dawn. It's cool to be back here with you.
Frank might think twice about messing with Chloe now, but if David finds out, shitstorm.
At least it implies he didn't come into this room at
I
any
thought
point.
Chloe might put up a pic of me instead. Can't compete with Rachel. Holy shitballs. Frank is scary. I should have let Chloe take that money.
Gonna be interesting when we get to that bit.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
I don't know, Max. Sometimes it's good to have a good... Sometimes you gotta have a good moss.
Okay. Time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
What is
Max,
the
you
board?
don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Yes, we will, just cause funny.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Or and some people will say that's a
was
bonus.
Priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
Fuck off my head.
I think Rachel's style is a little more subtle. Like me.
So are we doing the flank thing this chapter? Because I'm pretty sure I called attention to the fact that she's dressed like Rachel. Oh, so
Max? A
prepare to
couple
count out
tats
my
and
resets
piercings, and
again.
we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
That actually reminds me. I wanted to check the Steam DB. When is the next sale? There's another Koikatsu clone? So I just got sent it. I just got sent another Koikatsu clone. But I'm not paying $90 for another one. Summer sale is apparently in 65 days. On the 26th of June. So I hope there's another Capcom release, like, between now and then.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing.
Oh. And there's why Kate won the gameplay means. This one I know she found. Oh, says he didn't. What do I know about it?
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback. No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
It's pretty.
Chloe never used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush. What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
To be honest, part of me is now thinking, how much can I save for that sale?
You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time.
I don't know. And I assume the adults freaked out because of the superstitions with it.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
I remember once there was a fantail that flew into the laundry. Like early on with the changeover. It was very funny having like the Hispanics react to it, like how pretty the bird is. And then the older Kiwis just being like, oh fuck, is that myth gonna be real? Oh. What's...
Nobody in this town has a fucking clue as to what's happening.
I did think about the myth TB8s. I think about it too whenever that happens.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
But like, it is a myth, or superstition. It's gotta be, but like at the same time...
I better not go in there. David might be in bed. Ew.
That's one of those things that, like, it only needs to happen, like, circumstantially a couple times before, like, is in the back of your head. And by circumstantially, I mean, like, throughout the entire town.
This might be the one time these people are right.
I mean, law of averages, Max, eventually they're gonna be right. Just hopefully that eventually it's like hundreds of years from now, if not thousands.
Looks like a message.
David, this is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's car was identified near the Blackwell campus last night, around the time of the break-ins.
What?
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max. Who, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to
But I
tell
am
'em.
curious about Rachel the, before the storm. Pancakes!
I'm dying for some of your famous pancakes.
I thought you would
But,
have
like, we'll
missed
get to
those.
that soon.
Ah, you ate more than William. And he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from the stack.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the eggs and milk.
Like, part of me is legitimately
Eggs and
wondering
milk?
if Bobby's
No
gonna get
problem.
through Wits next weekend. Wits is only like 24
The
episodes,
eggs
as he got
always
to
come
episode
first, as
9.
Joyce used to say.
Eggs always come first. I tend to find that I have to put them in last.
I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
Which is the one that I own, so we're definitely gonna be doing that at some point. Just I want to go like me, Bubby, me, Bubby, me, Bubby. Just so then like we get things that like she's interested in, and things that like I want to show her. You know the thing with the answering machine? R? I know I can waste the message, I just don't want to, cause Chloe getting in trouble is funny to me. And also, Joyce heard it, so I don't think there's much.
Can you help me get this bird out of here?
Let's give Joyce the
Come
eggs
on,
first.
Max. Find those ingredients so we can chow down.
Oh.
Now for the mother's milk.
You can rewind since you didn't hear it. Ah, fair. Yeah, it falls into the same. Chloe getting in trouble is funny to me.
Wowzer. Chloe still eats the same cereal. So do I.
That all that we needed? Sorry, Joyce, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl.
Well, like, to be fair as well, like,
in LA.
I'm assuming Bobby will say, like, before the storm for her pick.
We're on the same page, Max.
Oh no, she could just say, like, can I please play Slender or something?
Or wherever she is.
Be honest, Joyce. Do you think Rachel is okay?
God, I hope so. She is smart. She always landed on her feet. Maybe I don't know her as well as I thought. Maybe Chloe doesn't either.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know Chloe as well as I thought.
Max Caulfield.
Like how to get out from the cable, I know.
What? No way. I know I was selfish when I left. I'm glad Chloe found a better friend.
No, just a different one. Last time I saw you and Chloe in your pirate outfits, I knew she would never find a better friend. I just wish you could have stopped Chloe from getting busted by David for that joint.
I know. But it seems like Chloe and me were pirates.
I just think, like, what are things he could suggest?
And that
there was
makes me,
some...
what, a century old?
There's other stuff like
You're
that.
only 18, Max.
Choo Choo
Oh,
Charles.
If only I could go back.
No,
It's
that's the
not
train
all
one.
that,
There was an
Joyce.
ice cream one.
Voila,
Fuck, what
breakfast
was it
fit for
called?
us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
Oh, they just mentally write up a list of horror games. Chances are, like, if it's not Life is Strange, it'll probably be one of those.
Oh man. I don't want to be famous for this.
Like, I do hope that, like, this weekend time with Bubby, it continues for, like, a while. Cause, like, even if it is just, like, stuff that doesn't interest me, it's nice hanging out with her.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call pancakes.
They do look good, to be honest.
I guess nobody waters the plant here. I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy.
The little Hulk also wants to come over every once in a while, but, like, he never decides on a time for it. Or it's like, I want to hang out here instead of going to school. It's like, no. I get it, little Hulk, but, like, school is important.
Seeing you again, made me remember so much. I know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have
Well,
your
you do
own
look
cool
good.
style.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
So I do greatly
I
feel
didn't
sorry for
show
Joyce
you
for
this
this.
to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
It was adult fear right there.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
Well, yes,
It's not always
actually.
about you.
Chloe, please, it's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Geez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now,
You
who's
told
being
me to
paranoid?
leave.
Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
So what can we look into now? Distraction, nice. Yeah, just fight with your mom.
I bet David has all of his surveillance secrets in his laptop.
Did I not interact with anything?
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Like, I know that, like, every kid goes through
Naturally,
that.
David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock.
Damn.
I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
Like, I know every teenager goes through, like, that rebellious phase to some degree. But I feel like Chloe's, like, every parent's nightmare for, like, how the kid can end up. Like, jaded and cynical about the world.
Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn?
Also, on me being sympathetic, I can't imagine going through that whole deprogramming period of going from, like, an American killing machine to, like, try and be... I remember the solution because of how long it took to find. I remember because, like, well, how recent it is that I've technically gone through this. Like, I'm gonna try to, like, solve as much stuff as I can, but, like, I know the correct answer.
Huh. Maybe this ID number might work.
Like, I presumed that David was in Vietnam, was, like, either Vietnam or Afghanistan, which were both, like, awful wars to be in for the Americans. And I cannot imagine, like, all the suffering you must go through being, like, the American killing machine and just having to be, like, a normal member of society.
There's no way Chloe can put that gun back now.
Like, I'm very sympathetic to David for that.
Nothing in it.
I assume because we already searched the, like, actual TV.
Nothing to see here.
I do know we also need to not leave evidence.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
I didn't see this one with Bubby, and now I feel, like, extra sad. But, like, David tried.
Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
Just God, I wish I had something like that.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
I mean, Max, I'm sure Joyce has a picture of it somewhere.
I still need to find the password to David's computer. That's cute. Could be a password here.
What else is there?
Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else.
If I recall correctly, American soldiers do use like the buddy system. Especially during wars like Vietnam. Where like they were literally the
David
Vietnamese were literally coming out of the trees.
Since 2001?
I think the car's the
Now
last
the
thing we
car
can
looks
look
ready
at.
to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
Yeah, Kronos is currently live playing Pokemon Black and White. Or more specifically, White.
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married." That might be a useful password.
But I find this so sweet. But I will say, the prices really hit me. Like how screwed our economy is right now. But on the McDonald's menu that might look like the right prices. With the local restaurants that's like $15. It's like, they need to survive, but at the same time it's like, no. Oof, not even the McDonald's menu, God. It's $4.24 hamburger. It was this one, right?
Score.
There we go.
Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Like, in case you didn't catch that, dear viewer, what's in the VOD? 1, hi. And 2, the password to David's laptop was the day him and Joyce first met. Very sweet.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her. This is so wrong. Ugh, creepy bastard.
Max Factory. I hate it. I'm now thinking to myself.
It's just one more
What
thing
can
to make
you
her
get for
sad
$10 at
and
McDonald's?
mad.
Compared to $10 at the Two Whales 10 years ago. Was that $10?
Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
Not even $10. Like, if it's somebody like Act, I can already hear, like, the annoyed comments from Joe. But I feel next election, I'm gonna have to hard focus on the economy, just cause, like, we can't let this continue much longer. Even by the time of next election, is pushing it a little bit much. But like, sadly, the entire world is also like that. Isn't there somebody else that wants to give us a makeover? So I will say, while I've dipped into the New Zealand politics a little bit, the longer this nonsense with the school lunches goes on, the more I'm kind of disappointed in focusing on education last election. Like, I know it was like a 1% chance, but like, still. If we can't even get Skull Lance's wife, what the fuck? How the fuck are we gonna help save our kids? Yeah, basically, just bullshit blue or red. And even then, what is blue and what is red is mostly a made-up thing.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David.
Joe.
Stop
You
threatening
just missed the
students.
political
He threatens
talk.
them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like
Anyway,
he spies
how
on
goes
all
your
of us
night?
here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now,
Oh,
David?
right.
Who haven't you
Just
accused
like
or harassed?
chilling
Between your
in your
investigations into
council,
Rachel and
wherever
Kate,
you're at.
what have you done besides get in trouble?
I'm gonna side with David because I don't want to ruin the marriage.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far. I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So
That
suddenly it doesn't matter
sounded
how
very
shady David
forced, I
is.
gotta say.
Or that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates. Or how you're always going off on how creepy David
Enough!
is.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this incredible grub.
I have to take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
As far as given the endings, maybe keeping the
Maybe I
marriage,
was too easy on David for Joyce's sake.
maybe keeping the marriage intact might have been a bit of a mistake, but oh well.
Thanks again for defending me, Max. But this is my family now.
But at the same time, it's like, if you destroy the town, he loses his wife, and a wife that like he clearly does love dearly.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max. Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
But I don't like you, Chloe.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max.
Yes, but
She
you're
was just
right, that's a
posing to
very
tease
unique
Frank.
looking
If you're not
truck.
gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's
Oh, we are
bracelet.
doing this now.
What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake.
Oh, right, we're breaking into the van.
Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
What is he eating? Oh, right, I remember the
Can't
beans.
believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Which we're keeping
Now
the
to
dog
find a
alive.
quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Good.
What is going on here?
Poor thing. does remind me, I've yet to see my cat today.
More nasty shit.
Actually, no, I tell a lie. I saw him in the morning, but I've yet to see him.
What is going on here?
Doesn't seem like it. I saw him in the morning, but I didn't see him yet. I haven't seen him since.
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
I wonder if he's sitting on the couch right now. You know, I might quickly check that. BRB. No kitty cat, nor has his food been touched. That's a little bit concerning. Might check around, like, if he's not back by tomorrow morning. Well, the topic of morbid ones, I noticed like a swirling pile of ants in one chapter.
This is so creepy. Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
How you been doing, Mr.
How are the
Fisherman?
fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next? A tornado?
Why, yes.
You don't think it could be like climate change or something?
Climate sure has changed around here. Just saw that Prescott brat having a fit by himself in the parking lot.
Isn't he always having a fit?
Fair point.
He ain't the only one. If you knew what was going on with the fish around Arcadia Bay. Sorry, I'm too pissed to talk about it. See you around, kid.
I'm too stoned to talk about it.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First...
This?
I heard that something bad was happening to the fish in Arcadia Bay.
Well, since you mentioned it first, there ain't no fish in Arcadia Bay.
What? Come on. None?
None worth
He
catching
does
and
look
eating
it.
anymore. I'm not shitting you. Salmon, trout, bass have died and migrated. Even the damn clams are dying.
Oh my god. But what
God, I
about...
wish.
Sorry, just too salty to talk about it. See you around, kid.
Like, I'm not, like, big into drugs, but, like, someday I do think about it, to be honest. Like, with cigarettes, it would definitely help the days go by.
That would be cool to be a trucker for a while. Always on the road.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Bad day?
Having a bad day at the office?
Work is dried up
Hey, man.
around here, and I have bills to pay. Time is money to a guy like me.
That sucks.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Maybe you should leave then.
What if I could? Hell, even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope.
Lol,
Christ,
during Bubby's
aren't you
one,
got a
he
real
mentioned
job
the
to stay
railroad
home?
being
I'd love
broken.
to see you Blackwell turds
I
try
noticed
to
he
drive
didn't
my
give an excuse this time
1977
around.
Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over.
Alright.
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy, interview over.
Actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
Bitson.
How the hell did you know that?
Rachel Amber?
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or real work.
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those you-know-who-know-whats. Good
What,
riddance.
Mr. Man?
But you can take pictures of my truck anytime. Take care.
And now we just look over here. Help! Rachel Amber, a very black-coated person. Oh, there's the photo op one.
Look at that. So sad and disturbing and beautiful at once. What an amazing shot. So ominous.
Now this is morbid. How many pictures have I got so far? Bird on tire. I assume the two people are in the diner. Who would the bird be?
Hi, how are you?
I remember you. I heard about that girl.
You know that
almost jumping
one
off the
movie with
Blackwell
Robert
roof?
Downey Jr. had like blackface? I'm just picturing that with Rachel Amber now.
It's been a sad week at Blackwell.
It's a sad.
But I don't know
word,
much about her
Max.
from these
You're
games,
so
but like
damn
I at least
young.
like know what she looks like.
Oh, if I could go back and be your age again.
I truly wish I could help you.
You did the last time you talked to me. Now you look like you could do with help of your own.
Just to find some answers.
I'm probably a bigger snoop than you. People pretend to not see me, so I see everybody and everything.
Which, this is Tropic Thunder, thank you. Like, this might be small town person speaking, but I can't imagine how, like, a place has a homeless problem and people just, like, walk past it.
Frank Bowers knew Rachel. Have you seen him around?
I saw him
I don't
today.
want. There are homeless
More
people that,
jumpy
like,
than
are
usual.
homeless for,
I don't know
like,
how
bad
he
reasons,
hasn't been
like
arrested
drug
yet.
addicts and stuff like
Sounds
that.
like you know a lot more than me, child.
But they're not just ones that are just, like, down on their
luck.
luck that I feel so
Maybe
sorry
you'd
for.
like to tell me what you're hiding.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say
Fair,
this.
it is possible.
I had a
Especially
vision
nowadays
of
they have
Arcadia
homeless
Bay
people in a
being
small town.
destroyed by a tornado.
It may be just
For
like my
real.
specific town
Could
then.
be. Bad mojo is in the air this week. Thanks for the warning, Max.
For those new to this game watching the VOD, if you don't warn that homeless lady, he ends up dead. It's just kind of in the same boat as like Kate's death was like, I suppose I could sew it off, but at the same time, don't really wanna. What would this bird be?
Oh god, that is so embarrassing. I'm gonna get trolled hard.
Oh, that's why. I hate that that's still in the back of my mind, like how much you could get for $10 nowadays.
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again.
But I
But
focused
need
on
to get those
McDonald's, but
keys
like
from
this is
Frank.
clearly not a McDonald's. I like to think he literally fought off the bullies. Oh, that's why they glow. New methods. If I could talk to here. Oh god.
Nathan has time to get drugs from Frank because he was expelled.
Wasn't he just suspended?
Can't drop any tunes.
This is a
right now.
Wendy's, sir.
Please. Looks tasty, but my need for keys comes first.
So I've only been to Wendy's once, and I don't even remember what I ordered. Because of that, I don't even remember, like, if I liked it or not.
You'd never know how weird this town is by these postcards.
You should have jumped, asswipe.
Somebody worked fast.
Shit. What are the other signs then?
So there's your mom. Anything new here to interact with? Doesn't look like it. Let's talk
Never
to the
mind
cop.
me, officer. I'm just here to steal a drug dealer's keys.
Twin Peaks reference. On the mirror? Or is it this? Oh, so yeah, it is too. I did not think anything of that.
But that doesn't explain the recent extreme weather patterns.
No, but we have to start with the hypothesis that
Which I'm still
climate change
convinced
is
that these were like
the
two
cause for the
devs.
seasonal weather. That doesn't explain everything, of course. Frankly, we don't know yet.
Dr. Hedora, will your team know more after their latest tests?
I hope we see more
I'm
patterns
curious what
which
filter
fits
they
this
used.
atmospheric template.
There's a good
Many
filter.
local residents of Arcadia Bay have been questioning what has been going on with this crazy weather. We had an eclipse yesterday, a snowstorm 2 days ago, which, as most of you know, is not common this time of year. It's unprecedented, to be honest with you. The last time that we had a snowstorm of this caliber was over 100 years ago. All of us are questioning what is happening in Arcadia Bay. Please feel free to call
Which
in
I
and let me know
hope
what
this
your
winter we get a
experience has been.
good snowfall
What you
down
think this
here.
might be? Is this global warming? What is causing all of this crazy weather?
Oh, so yeah, that's Mr. Jefferson's actor. The same voice. I wonder if the lady is also one of the voice actors.
I could chug this beer, or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross, so... Frank Bauer stars in A Face Full of Beans. Turn up the brain to 11, Max. How can you snag Frank's keys?
I'm gonna try being nice to Frank. To see if that will make the next interacting
You
with
show
him
up
easier.
after almost shooting me? You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing like Rachel doesn't
Okay,
make
that's
you
when he
cool
nods as the
or
outfit.
tough. The fuck do you want?
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass.
Savage.
Aiming a gun doesn't make you any sexier.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
In other words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Yeah, fuck it.
You
Do what
eat
I
like a
need anyway.
pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans! Ugh. Ugh.
Well, you don't hear is when Bubby did that during her one. The next, like, 20 minutes to half an hour was just me trying to fit that phrase as many different ways as I could. Because I found the voice acting a little bit funny. Or too funny. Did I go too far back? I think I did go a little bit too far back.
You show up after almost shoot.
Could I get you to drop Chloe's debt?
Are you supposed to be a smart student?
You'll find out if you do me this favor.
Thanks, Godmother, but I don't need your favors. And Chloe doesn't get any from me.
Fine.
Turn up the brain to 11, Max. How can you snag Frank's keys?
But now we're doing the Groundhog.
Super Maxine.
That's fine enough, I think.
That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate,
I may have
as you counts.
manipulated time a little bit, but don't tell anybody.
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
Very
I'd
weird.
take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
David?
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He's eager to be a dick to me and Chloe.
That's true. He was ranting about a stolen gun, and then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him. What can I do for you, Max?
Why is it interrupted the thingy?
I guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals.
Oh,
Mr.
so
Prescott helped out
Cop
my
also
family
got a bit
once
of 1,000
a while
yards
ago.
dead for him.
So I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first. We'll chat later, Max.
I shouldn't have said that. I'll need to rewind.
Oh?
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch. You're lucky this is a public place.
Gotta see how far I can
Considering
get
we're in
with
a
Nathan
public
right now.
diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
Oh, yeah? You shouldn't have bitch snitched on me to that fucked up principal.
I bet you hoped that Kate Marsh would stay quiet.
Idiot says what?
Did you drug her?
You are so stupid, Max. You
Counter
think you're
was
so
that?
goddamn smart, too. Don't push me, girl. You don't want me for an enemy, understand? Do you?
Calm down.
No, then
dude.
again,
We're
this
in a
guy is
fight.
like very on
Right.
drugs.
Plus, you're an adult now. I can sue your dumbass for libel. Thanks. Now fuck off, Dyke. Holy shit, what do you want now?
Okay, let's try rewinding on that note. Why does it sometimes hang like that? There we go.
What can I do for you, Max?
Prescott deal?
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jesus, doesn't this town ever shut up?
I don't
I
blame
know that
you for
feeling.
getting extra work.
Look, sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
What can I do for you, Max?
Is there anything I can do here? No. Yeah, I'm curious. Can we ask Frank about this?
What the fuck now?
No, he cannot. Nathan it is.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting
Also,
me
just
fucking
Corty
expelled,
called
you
me
tweet
Max
bitch.
Amber, not Max
Lucky
Caulfield.
this is a public place.
I heard your dad hired a local cop to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Bullshit. My dad doesn't hire. He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they? I hope that means Frank won't get busted.
Eventually, he will. Guy's into some freaky shit. He told me once he took a weird blood oath for Rachel. Forget I told you that. Seriously.
I thank
Now
you.
get off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut.
Now, why should I do that if you're gonna say things like that? I know, right? Salt of the earth. But I assume I talked to Frank about that.
What the fuck now?
No, I do not.
What can I do for you, Max?
Mr. Officer? No. Nathan?
Rachel? What?
Blood
Weren't
oath
you
then?
supposed to keep your mouth shut about the blood oath Frank took for Rachel?
Blood oath? Who? What the fuck? I never told anybody about that freaky shit. Besides, everybody
you
knows
just
Frank
did.
is a liar and a loser. Even Rachel did.
Yet Rachel Amber hung out with him more than you.
So, Rachel wanted Frank's stash. She let him take pictures, then he carries around her photo like she
Just
posed
can't
for love.
mentally betting with myself how many drugs is Nathan on. I imagine cocaine given how jittery he is.
What the fuck now?
You know I saw that photo Rachel gave you.
How do you know about that? Huh? Chloe, right?
She just told me that one of Rachel's favorite pictures was the one she did for you.
Really? Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. She
Yeah,
was just a
Ward
natural
Waits.
beauty, you know? Wait, let me find it. Here, judge for yourself.
Now, if he's gotten to the point of, like, Royd Wade's... I also would presume he's starting to, like, look at... Whereas Nathan is just, like, a scrawny guy. mean, from what I understand, like... From what I understand, like... There's a bit of a cap when it comes to bodybuilding with, like, what you can do naturally. Where, like, for a long time, and I believe even to this day, WWE is not allowed to, like, say... It's listed on steroids. But, like, there's an
I'm
awful
afraid I'll have to
proof
take
that,
the
like...
cheese now, asshole.
You did not
To
just
look the
do
way
that.
that they do, the
Give
vast
me back
majority of
my
wrestlers are
keys,
on
bitch.
steroids.
Give me my keys now!
Key brought. Now back to Chloe.
Just in case that gets me in trouble later. Like, Chris Benoit is, like, the most famous example of, like, a Western award raging. Like, in his case, it was... In his case, it was just as much the head injuries.
Are you shitting me? Alyssa, watch out!
The timing for that is very tight, even with the time trial. Time
Quick
travel.
thinking, Max.
That's what we're doing.
Nice Scooby snack, Chloe.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark.
Which I'm
get
very
set.
glad this is not a Telltale game when there's a timer. Parking lot.
Get the treat, boy!
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace.
If you throw the dog
Let's
into
not
the
waste
road, the
time.
dog dies. Which I think is
The
unnecessarily
doggy is
cruel.
busy now, but he might come back.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
No, yes,
Frank
at
has
least.
issues, but he's not creepy.
Yes,
At least
he
I didn't
is.
think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet.
Oh, we could cruise
Like,
everywhere
he's
in
got
this
his
bad
good
boy.
points, but like, he
Can
very...
you see us heading down the
Just
coast
the
of Big
nature of
Sur and
being a
beyond?
drug dealer, he's a little bit creepy.
Yes, you'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming. You scope the area
Zip,
while I
nada,
hack
nothing.
this computer for info.
Let me say, given the time...
Frank
Not
is
so
almost
far
a
to beat this
May
episode tonight.
Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name.
He's a good dog. He can have a
I
good
think the
name.
doggy likes his bone more. Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe.
I mean, like, I want... On the... We probably won't clear this episode
Crappy
tonight.
Wi-Fi
I'm
here.
pretty
It's taking
sure...
days to download porn.
Yuck.
Yo. Pretty sure the back
Frank
in
must
time
have a
segment
reason
is
to
this
keep a
episode.
police radar nearby.
But I want to go to bed tonight.
I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers. The archetypal filthy guy dishes.
I
Good to
get
know
a
Frank has a
couple and I
knife lying around.
feel... like I made too much of a mess. Though, in Frank's defense, I have a dishwasher. He does not.
Whoa, what the hell is he doing with that dog?
Stop it. Chloe isn't scared. She's loving this. Of course Frank gets the munchies.
I mean, he's a drug dealer.
Frank will spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
I mean, how often do you think drug dealers get their baggies back? Like, drug addicts aren't the most considerate lot.
Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect.
He treats his dog with respect, presumably.
I cannot believe he would wear a...
How can somebody live like this?
Once again, to be fair on Frank, I imagine a lot of that is called the RV moves.
That's a pretty extreme lighter. Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both? Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
Johnny, Tony... That body count?
Is Frank going to deal online now?
I could use that book, to be honest.
I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
What did I forget? Was it that vent or that vent?
Okay, this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open.
Might be that vent.
Ooh, Frank's stash. No more secrets.
Well, fine drop.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
Oh, that's fine, because the laptop's fan is pointing at the bed again.
You didn't tell me you took photos of Frank in action.
I'm seriously ignoring you. This is almost as good as a set of keys. Chloe isn't scared. She's loving this.
I wonder how detailed those files were for that development. Also, every time she clicks away on something, I just like expect to see what I presume is Rachel Amber boobs. So I wonder if I'll feel nothing if that happens, like with Max and Chloe.
Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Thank you, B.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank.
Which you can tell those are just the models posed.
I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know. Trouble in paradise.
I'm curious how much of this we see in Before the Storm. Oh, so that's why I keep thinking 2013.
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
Negatively,
She wasn't much of a friend,
just like
huh?
this.
Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets
After
killed, you
Bobby
bail on me
plays
for
for it.
years. My mother gloms onto step-fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit! You totally defended step-stalker. Fuck everybody.
Chloe!
Oh, right, those are Frank's keys. I like how confused he looks.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your
Oh
life.
god, Chloe
It's
gotta
so
say
not
the
fair.
line.
Gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
It's just life. Shit happens. It's nobody's fault. Blah, 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 as Mr. Jefferson would say. And Kate Marsh.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay? That doesn't
Which
make me feel
part
any
of
better about my
me
fucked up
is
life.
curious
Get
as
it?
he is going to
So
ask
who
for
do you
like
most
before
want
the
to blame?
storm.
My fucking dad, of
As he
course.
plays the game that I
Hello?
wanted to play. Who's William again? Oh, right.
You blame David?
I said my dad. My real father, who got himself killed for nothing. Not the human placeholder for Joyce.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom
I
actually
will
blames
admit
herself.
I'm only half paying attention to this
Just
conversation.
because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I
Not
do.
like...
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
It's something that we've done actually for
course
game
not.
clearing. It's only like a
But I
30-minute
was
game.
with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
So it wasn't
wish
for the
that made
fact
you
that
feel
like I
better.
have like
But ever
3
since he
big
died, my life
games
has been
installed
dipped
right
in
now.
shit.
I probably just installed before Storm now.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here, alive, with me. And that is no accident.
And
You're
even
right.
then, like, part of me
I
is
don't wanna hear
tempted
this.
to download
Chloe,
before the storm just to be ready for
I can't
it.
do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
Well, like, she could throw a spanner into it and just say, like, some horror game or something, like, Poppy Playtime or something. There's the eternal struggle with the streamer, isn't it, Joe? Okay, maybe we'll finish off the chapter tonight. It looks like we're about to just focus on the picture now.
Oh my god. What is happening now?
Though, to be honest, I feel like the comic stash for the nephews is also like a big part of like the space issue right now. But like, a lot of the comics individually are like small, but like, when I'm trying to do like entire eras of comic books, doesn't add up. We're focused? We're focused. Like, I check, and like, even as far back as like
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled
1940, there's still
computers.
like multiple gigs.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first.
I'll get
You
through
know
that
the rules,
eventually.
Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just... Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Like, while Yakuza's been going
Well,
on, I've not
I
been
might just
downloading
allow
like
this one into the
any
family album.
any more series.
Is this?
But not the cook?
William
I've just been
can't-
like focusing on what's installed.
Chloe is just a kid.
So hopefully I'll get to the point where like
I
months
that
pass
far
by
back in
without
time?
a like the number
In
one.
France, they call them
I'm 18 years old inside my 13-year-old
I can just like check to see if everything's there and just move on.
How?
I volunteer to break the eggs.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Chloe is just
Mom said it's
so
10.
damn happy and carefree.
So how many eggs?
And this is the last time unless I change it.
Right, like you're
I
the
love
real
William
here.
like he was in my own family. I won't let him die today. I won't.
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose. Make me a star.
Oh! Now I remember
Just
the
make
photo.
me look young.
I am shocked Bobby did not find that one. Well, that's pretty good. I've only missed 2 pictures.
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
Girl gamers. I was trying to hide the keys already.
Hello?
I forgot about this. Back to the lighthouse.
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to
Oh
work.
yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
No,
I
could go
have
for
to
coffee,
stop
to be
William from
honest.
taking his car today.
Ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday.
Yes,
Shit, where
yes,
are my
you will.
Keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Where are the keys? Mess.
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe.
You can't hide from me forever.
Oh, that's
Now
where the
lock up
keys
after
were.
I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house.
No.
And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Yeah, about that. It is tragic what happens to this family. And much sit did I give Chloe.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's a cool snow dough.
How many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Obvious, but it will have to do.
Just check to see if it's the same timeline. Whoops. And where were those keys?
Score!
There we go. Well, in the fish tank, wasn't it?
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous
Oh, I
breakfast
know, it
with
was in
Chloe and
sync.
Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know.
In case
I know I
wondering,
had those keys
cause
right
like,
here. I know it.
why not showing it off?
Forgot all about you.
Thanks to that
buddy.
clipper thingy,
Release
he
the
will
keys.
find the keys if, like,
Of
you
course.
don't put it away where the
Last
keys are
time I ordered from
destroyed.
Spy Guy Electronics.
Or more
You can
specifically,
take
the
the bus,
electronics are
right?
destroyed.
The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Bye-bye.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Nature, nurture, what have I done? Or is it too early for that? We'll say though, it was very fun watching Bobby process what was going on with this. But I had forgotten all about this. So I was still trying to remember, like, what was going on right now? More specifically, I do not see it yet.
I heard that the Vortex Club parties are wild.
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me
Do we
that
need to
working
listen to
in
you?
wet and cold every day. But
Never,
it's like
Maxine.
75
So that's
degrees
why
and
she
I
was
haven't seen
laughing
the
so
rain
hard.
once.
I know. Sorry, Mad
Is that
Max.
climate change?
You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
It's people in Oregon
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and
California
smoke a
out.
peace pipe?
I think Max is high. She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like
Because
what?
I do wonder, like, what happens to these timelines Max is causing.
Warren, he hooked up with Stella?
I was like,
Oh no.
there's a moment, like,
This is
months
totally
later on with, like, an
fucked up.
alternate Max.
What else have I changed?
I mean, wonders if that Max came from this timeline specifically. Which also would imply that, like, the timeline is still there when we abandon it. Also implies, like, all the bullshit that we do throughout the game still leads to, like, branches and timelines. Like, when, like, the two timelines would have aggravated Frank enough to, like, swing at us. Basically, for how convenient Max's powers are, he's got very sucky powers when you think about, like, the implications of it. I mean, how? He uses them to save a life as he potentially destroys a city. Now, possibly could cause, like, even the minus stuff. I don't know how often he uses it between Life is Strange and Two Colors. And it seems like as long as there's no life gain / lost as well. Also to the side, both laps through this, I did not recognize the house at first. It looks that drastically different with the paint as he finished.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
I'm just waiting for it. Nature, nurture, what have I done? between streams, I should listen to Humbling River again, because it's a good song. Like, not one that, like, I actively listen to often, but, like, enough to, like, every once in a while quote. Nobody got the dog killed. Good. Boys, how many of them were, like, 50-50? And all my friends kept Lisa alive, apparently. What I want to know... Yeah, I find it a little bit crazy as well. Except Frank's dog. But like, if we can't make an exception for the dog, who can we make an exception for? That being said, I think I will grab the last two pictures after all, but like it's just two. Like, yes, I know I've been an indecisive fuck on that one, but still. Chloe's house downstairs and the girls' dormitories. The Life is Strange photo guide. What have I missed? First photo can be found for the luminous action figure while exploring Victoria's room. Oh! I think I know how we get that one. I don't know myself. Square Enix makes some very weird choices, and that's one of them. Because given the fact it's like a Square Enix account, I would presume that was done by Square. Or that was imposed on Don't Nod by Square. Which Taylor and Dana both who I need to explore Victoria's room, right? Always I can't skip this intro. But buddy.
Kate!
Well, Max?
I knew Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
Let's get moving! Let's give it, we're just collecting the collectibles, we can just leave.
Okay, this is scary dark. Let there be...
light! What's wrong with Victoria's room?
Do they really need that crap on the door? Kate's still alive.
Actually, that's a good question. Why is that there? I mean, like, you'd want more so into computers than anything else. You wouldn't want the entire room for, like, how it's happening, would you?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate.
Again, it does remember that, like, we
I can.
have had these conversations.
I'm just, like, shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch.
But even then, like...
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I get you still want the laptops.
Besides Victoria,
More
you're
than,
the
like,
only
yes,
one who asked me
entire
about my
room.
mom in the hospital.
But yeah, I
That meant
imagine
a
it's
lot
a
to
lot
me.
of, like,
I'm my own
not
person,
wanting
too.
to change too much for
Let me know if you need anything.
players who let
Thanks.
Kate die.
You're like weird, but pretty cool, Max. Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's
But, like,
wrong about
after
you.
this, Kate
Now I
doesn't
have to
play
be
a
alone for
role
my nightly anxiety
until
attack.
the last
Talk to
chapter,
you
I want to
later.
say. Because you do now have to wait for, like, what if Kate is dead?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and
It's
save
also
Kate.
why I think that, like,
can't believe
as
she
a
tried to jump.
franchise, I feel like the final choice with
I know. Victoria
this
must
game
be upset since I saw her
kinda did
sneaking
fuck
out
over
of
the
the dorm
series.
past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw her? She was so, like, nervous
I
when
mean,
she
like-
left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell.
Even
Well,
with
I have to
characters
go
like this
crash.
lady, like, you
It's been a
can't have her
rough
show
day,
up
as you know.
anymore.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty
Because it's
awesome
very
when you
possible
went up
to
to
see
the
is
roof to save
dead.
Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Speaking of anxiety,
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
I just need to do...
Max? Come here.
I should, but at the same time, we're just looking for the photo. What's one of Victoria's room? There we go. Like, I do wonder if, like, the devs got a chance to, like, redo this game. Would they have done, like, a
Since
more,
I've crossed
like,
the line from sneaky
neighbor
detective,
choice?
I might as well search for clues about what really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party. Here they are getting loaded with Satan.
Ew. What are we doing with this figure now? Oh, I used to have, like, rescue heroes that would have, like, luminous paint like that.
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater.
$30 doesn't
Victoria's
sound too
secret.
bad.
She's a geek.
Glow in the dark blueberry. Kind of reminds me of the Brianna Wu game. Revolution something. Oh, there we go. I just had to be really specific with it. Karlak's view. I mean, as much as it reminds me of that Revolution 60, it is a nice looking figure. But then again, I see that, like, glow in the dark effect. Open up the window to save house, let it burn in. Oh. So that's what Joyce was all about. Like, the whole glow-in-the-dark effect thingy, it reminds me of the toys I used to have as a kid. So I will admit, I'm finding it nice just cause, like, it tickles that nostalgia a little bit. Which I did look to see if they still made Rescue Heroes for the nephew. There's like a very nerfed form of the Rescue Heroes. I'm supposed to open up a window and let the bird out. What did it say the bird was? Oh, there we go.
Bird, be gone. Fly, you fool.
There's somewhere here there's a window I can open. There we go.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red. Oh, look at the poor bird. He seems kind of freaked out.
He's adorable. I'm surprised Joyce didn't comment on that. There's somewhere around here that should be the burb. Up there's the burb. I can totally see how people will miss this one though. War strength and camera eye. Take all the episode photos in episode 3. They've been doing pretty good. Thanks for having the guide. Oh, I just know that skeleton picture is amazing. But on that note, I had to wind things down. Oh, it's not delete the account, it's just like have it here. I will admit, I am more than a little bit curious, when was the last time any giveaway happened through that service? Also a curiosity. 6.1% of players found all the photos in episode 3. That's surprising to me. And next chapter is the Dark Room. I guess we're starting that plot line next stream. It died pretty quick if I remember right. That sounds right for Square Enix. Like, I see Bandai Namco get a lot of shit for like only supporting things for like a year at most. Square Enix is just as bad if not worse there. But on that note, there my friends is live. But I want to go to bed. So I might take a look for Blondie before I do. Dusk Hellhound is playing Lunacid, which I don't know what that is. Jet looks like he is about to wind things down. Oh no, he's back. But it's just been a bit of a transition. Tizzy Boo is alive and playing Retro. Damn. How's Angels playing Kong Survivor Instinct? I don't know why he is on a streak of bad games, but oh well. Voltree is playing Repo. Kai G is playing Earthbound. Kaido Michi is playing... I think we're all in that box. Kaido Michi is playing Yakuza 4. Apparently there's a Japanese lady going through Life is Strange. Mitty is playing Unity, so that might be a place to send you guys. I imagine both of you just gotta go to bed. You know, I am curious. Yeah, that's Life is Strange in Japanese. I'm surprised Life is Strange got a Japanese dub. But at the same time, I'm also not surprised because it is a very, like, story-focused game. You know what? Joe's an AC fan. I forgive you, Spit. And we have not raided Minty in a while, so you know what? I say we give Minty the raid. But till next time we meet, which should hopefully be tomorrow for possibly the last of Yeast, possibly another part. Good luck, and have fun, everybody. I'm off. Also, I forgot to say, give Minty some love, but oh well.
LT to enter. Oh. Hey, Shane! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Don't people know when they need to roll when lighting? Welcome in. How's your stream today, Shane? Thank you so much for the raid. I'm Minty. If you don't already know me, welcome in. Just started Assassin's Creed Unity today. Smash, welcome in. Smash the clock. Love it to have you. Thank you, Stu.
Minty is
Roll
fun.
or bend the knees, yeah.
I see this nice lady.
Dicking around in Life is Strange? Nice. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank
Also
you.
very Australian, as
like
you
I said,
can
just
hear.
started Unity tonight.
Give us some love. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm also gonna look for my cat, I guess. Have fun, everybody.
Random guy, welcome in.